Hi everyone, I am Angela Cruz of Smokey Designs, and today we are going to talk about the ever popular EcoWhite, or as we used to call it, Smoke Sub. Now we did change the name for a reason, which we are hoping to introduce some more, even more sublimation products here in the future. So we sort of switched the name around, but this is our EcoWhite. It's the exact same thing. So if you formerly ordered the Smoke Sub, it is the exact same product. So let's talk about what EcoWhite is, what EcoWhite isn't, and then some other, if you're looking for a white product, what all your options are for that. So let's dive in. So EcoWhite is available in two different thicknesses. We carry it in 1/8 inch, which I have here, as well as in the thicker 1/4 inch. We also offer the EcoWhite one-sided, so it would be your MDF on the back, as well as two-sided, so which is what I have here now. I've engraved on this side, I'm hiding it, but you'll have your white surface on both sides with the two-sided option. Since this is MDF core, it is great for your CO2 laser, and it also works with your diode laser. So this is a diode-friendly product. This is in that same line of eco products that are fantastic for the paint filling. So we'll talk about that. Let me show you how it engraves. Now I purposely left this as is. This I put directly in my laser. One of the beautiful things about the eco products, including the EcoWhite, is that you do not need to mask them. I threw this in the laser as is, didn't put any masking on it, and I engraved. Now you can see it's a little bit dirty around that engrave, so that's why I recommended in a few of the videos. You're probably like, oh my gosh, how much are these rainbow people paying this woman? But they're not paying me anything. I just really, I'm beating this dead horse. This product, this rainbow, is a fantastic addition if you purchase the eco products, because it cleans them up so quickly, so easily. Don't waste time masking. This also works on your pattern ply as well, so it's not like it's a one-use thing. Or you can clean your windows with it, which I do at home. But you can see, look, I just cleaned up that engrave. So here's how the EcoWhite will engrave if you don't paint fill. Here's how it will score. And you can also use this product. So I think some people see the ability of it to be paint filled. You don't have to paint fill. So if you're just looking for a white sheet, an economical white sheet, this will work for you. You can just cut your shape. So I made these in one of my diode videos. I made these ornaments. This is just cut. There's no engraving, there's no nothing. I just wanted something white, because white is notoriously difficult for you to try and paint. It's gonna show everything. This EcoWhite is just a great, saves you the time of painting. Use the EcoWhite. Let me show you though. Oh, and if you wanna see how easy this is to paint fill and just wipe away the excess, check out my video for the Eco Birch. I did it a couple weeks ago. I'll show you, it's the exact same principle, and I show you exactly how to paint fill this. Paint does not stick to the surface of this, so if you're looking for something that you can paint, this is not the proper product for that. If you are wanting to spray paint, we have the primed MDF, which would be great for that. But the EcoWhite, the advantage of it is that paint does not stick to the surface, so it makes those engraves very, very easy to paint fill, because it just wipes right off. So this is the EcoWhite. If you are looking for a product to use with dry erase markers, the EcoWhite will work, but I've noticed that it's a little bit finicky. Sometimes the dry erase marker, you have to use the rainbow to really get it off. It's not the best product. We now have, we now have the marker board, which is just like the EcoWhite. It's just a little bit glossier. It still can be paint filled. It still does not need to be masked, but it is glossier. So it is much better for your dry erase marker. So if you're doing dry erase, go with that marker board. Both of these products can be sublimated. With the marker board, with that glossier surface, you are going to get a brighter image. With the EcoWhite, you will get a more rustic sort of image. The colors may not be as bold. And for those, where did I put my little cheat sheet? There's a wide range of temperatures because it really depends on your heat press, but it's anywhere from 365 to 400 degrees. Press it for 45 to 60 seconds. So there's a range there. Test out a small portion before you use an entire sheet just to get your settings dialed in. But we do have customers having a lot of success if they don't want to use the white acrylic, or if you have a diode laser and you are limited in which white things you can cut the marker board or the EcoWhite. So these are great options for you for sublimation. Another white option we have, now this video is specifically about the EcoWhite, but I wanted to show you, because it can get confusing. We got 3 white sheets here, but all of them are different. So we also have the Pattern Ply Solid White. It is not as good for paint filling. So if you want to do this paint filling, I recommend the EcoWhite. The Pattern Ply Solid White is not as glossy, so if you want a more matte finish, then the Pattern Ply Solid White is a good option for you. The Pattern Ply Solid White can also be ordered on any of the different cores. So if you want the white that engraves black or the white that engraves red, you're gonna wanna go with that Pattern Ply Solid White. The other 2 Eco options are currently only available on MDF, and that's what I see for the foreseeable future. So that's going to be an MDF option. Great for diodes. This is diode friendly in certain core colors, certainly the MDF, certainly the black and red, things like that, but not across the board. So not as good for paint filling, but it does have a matte look to it. If you want a consistent look across all your products and you're using a consistent finish and you're using other pattern ply, maybe the solid white pattern ply is better for that. We have a lot of customers using this, especially on those different acrylic cores. But you do also, another thing to mention is that with the pattern ply, we do recommend masking these white or very, very light colors like this because they can scorch. So you are gonna have to mask this, which does add a little bit of time, add some cost, whereas with the Ecos, you will not need to. So just to summarize everything, your EcoWhite has a little bit of has a more glossy finish than the pattern ply, but it is great for the paint fills. It's great to just use as is. And if you have the Eco Color box and use the other Eco Colors, they will all have that same finish. Same with the Eco Birch, same with the Eco Walnut. We also have the marker board, which is a little glossier than the EcoWhite. Both can be sublimated. This is better for your dry erase markers, and it will have a more vibrant sublimation effect. So that's the whole, I think that covers the whole spiel. But this EcoWhite has really changed the game. It's economical and so fast for you to just cut, not mask, just wipe it away with your rainbow, and you are all set. So give it a try. If you have not tried this before, I can't tell you how many people are like, oh my gosh, I wish I had found this sooner. And if you are a diode user and you can't cut that pattern ply solid white on some of the other cores, like you want to engrave pink, for example, if you order the EcoWhite and paint fill with that pink, you won't even tell. It looks exactly the same. It just gives you a nice, clean, crisp engrave and finish, and I hope you love it. Let us know what you've made with it. I've already seen some fantastic ornaments this season with it, with like the music notes engraved in it and then painted black. Love it. Let us see what you've made with it. Thank you all so much for watching.